Climate change is driving more flooding around the country, and the cost of flood damage to homes can be enormous, according to a pair of new analyses that look at the risks and costs of coastal floods in the U.S. The findings could hardly be more timely. Thousands of households are reeling after rough and peak hurricane season is looming in the Atlantic. Flooding associated with sea level rise is accelerating, according to an annual report released Tuesday by the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. Ocean water is inundating coastal cities during high tides, even when there is no storm. Sea level rise impacts are happening now, and are growing rapidly, explains William Sweet, a NOAA oceanographer and one of the authors of the report. The number of days when so-called sunny day floods occur is accelerating on the east and Gulf coasts. For example, in 2021 the Northeast experienced an average of 8 high tide flood days, which is a 200% increase compared to the number of flood days in the year 2000. In the future, such floods could become routine, federal data suggest. By 2050, high tides could send water into neighborhoods dozens of days each year, according to the report. Sea levels are rising more quickly in some parts of the U.S., such as the Mid-Atlantic and Gulf Coast. The risk is highest in places where the water is rising and the land is also falling. That's happening very quickly in Louisiana and Texas, as humans pump out oil, gas and drinking water, and the land collapses because of that extraction. In that part of the country, the land is sinking, Sweet says. And it's sinking at rate, in some areas, faster than the ocean itself is rising. That has led to a rapid increase in the number of sunny days with water in the streets. For example, the area around Galveston, Texas has gone from an average of 3 high tide flood days 20 years ago, to 14 such flood days last year, to a projected 170 days or more by the year 2050. That means, every other day there would be a flood in the Galveston area. Rising seas also exacerbate flooding during hurricanes. That's because storms push more ocean water onto land.